And how was the visit, man?
Visit was good. They treated us really good. Every single one of us. That's why I love it here. That's why I committed here. Over a year ago. They treated us like family. We're not even here yet. They treated the non-commits like family, and special. I don't want to leave. I'm ready to get here already. But we enjoyed that one last year at high school. Hopefully we got some good news for y'all coming up in a little bit. I think possibly we've got a guy or two. It was a really special weekend.
Kind of elaborating on that. You don't have to go too in-depth on that part, but what kind of guy, or who in particular were you talking kind of most to as far as the uncommitted guys?
Me and Luke got to hang out with Ty the night before last, and we had a good talk with him. We talked even about the other schools he was messing with, and we're kind of messing with him about the other schools. Like, bro, come on, Florida State, it's a no-brainer. But he was they can't deny it. You look at their face, they can't deny it. They liked it. They had a good time. Got to speak with Ty a little bit. Got to speak with it's from Florida High. What's the name? Mackay. That's what I was saying. I'm about to say something a little similar. But got to speak with Mackay a little bit. Man, you live here. You know what it is. You can tell Hassie more than I am. It's a special place. And all of them. They're trying to. I'm not picking on them because it's a process. They deserve to do it. They get to do what they do in all these colleges. But they're trying to be cool and everything. But they know what it is. They know what it is. There's nothing like it. You don't get when your head coach is there with you the whole time, fired up the whole time. He's not all stuck up like that. He's being real with you. And all the coaches are like that. From Coach Rovell all the way down to the interns, they all treat you like family. And so they know that. They can't deny it.
Is that something you think kind of stands out, or is different than most other schools in OVs, having the head coach that involved?
100%. 100%. And when your head coach acts like that, then it translates to the rest of the staff. And I've been committed for a while, but at the same time, I've gone to here a couple places, and it's non-comparable. There's not a school like Florida State to just treat you like that, whether you're committed or not. But it's not comparable. No other school's done it like that ever. Not that Dad keeps telling him how much it's like Bobby. Coach Fuller keeps telling him how much it's like Bobby. Coach Dugans, all the Coach Odell, how much he reminds of Bobby, and they're loving it. We're all loving it.
Cool. Is that being a legacy guy? Some guys it doesn't mean a ton to, some guys it does. What does it mean to you?
So I'm not gonna lie. When I was first coming up, the last place I wanted to go was Florida State because my dad hadn't built a name here, and I didn't want to just piggyback off my dad. I wanted to do my own thing, be my own man, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't. This is such a special place just to me. And what really kind of stood out to me is first meeting I had with Coach Romel. First time I met him in person, took me in his office, sat me down, sat on his desk, and my dad was right there, and he pointed right at my dad and he goes, "I respect him. He's a good ball player. I don't care what he did. This is about me and you. I don't care what he did, who he is, and that he came here, but this is about me and you, and you deserve this." And I really appreciate Coach. Day one, Coach Dugans, it's been my day one first offer, and I guess deep down that really meant something to me. I've always tried not to be biased because I've been a Florida State fan since out the womb, and I told myself I was not going to be biased. My dad hasn't been biased. He hasn't. He honestly, he's wanted me to go other places. He's honestly pushed me to go other schools, take other visits and stuff like that, because we don't want to be biased, but when it comes down to it, it's kind of hard not to when it's like this atmosphere. But back to the legacy thing, it's cool. Walked into Picked, the little store the other day. Met with the guys there. Just being with my dad, being with the legacy guy. They hooked us up real good. I think we already called the owner and stuff. Well, he called the owner about some 93 shirt, stuff like that. Just seeing people walk around, just being able to. It's cool being a legacy. It's cool. It's a blessing, but at the same time, I want to build my own story, build my own storyline, and not let it affect anything. But it's cool.
Definitely. And with the football stuff, do you know, did they kind of like set plan of how they want to use you in the offense?
So we actually talked about that in the meeting with Coach, and honestly, he says he don't want me to be in one spot. He wants me to be everywhere. He wants me to every position at receiver, because you got some guys, which he does that now, and he's got everyone everywhere. But you got guys like Johnny Wilson, 6'7", primarily on the outside, but he can go in every now and then. And you got other quick little shifty guys, and he said I want you to be everywhere. I want you just wherever I want you to be, wherever I can use you. I just want you to be all around. And I really appreciated that. Just we're comparing my high school film to their film, stuff that we do and they do that's similar. And it made me feel good. We've seen Coach's offense this year. It was just fun to watch. But being able to kind of talk about his offense and me was a cool thing.
Do you have any? You mentioned like other schools kind of talking to you. Are other schools still recruiting you like now? And do you have any plans to take any other visits or anything like that?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. The only other school I've talked to right now is Bama, and I'm not gonna lie, I got no proof I'm taking over there yet. I know they wanted me to. I don't know if I'm going to yet. I'm still talking about that with my family, but I'm not. It's a good visit, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Is there like specific university?
I know I got his last name right here. First name is Carson. He's a receiver. He was really good to me. I got his last name right here. Honestly, I feel terrible to not remember his last name.
Hey, we're in the same boat.
Carson Pilock.
Okay.
Yeah, real cool dude, real stand-up dude. I appreciate him. I never knew him until this weekend. We had a good time. We connected all weekend. We talked about Coach Dugans, Coach Guy, Coach Atkins. He was saying how this is. Talking about Coach Dugan specifically, he's the best wide receiver coach I've ever had. I love him. You're gonna love him. He's real with you, but he treats you like family, and that made me feel good because I was picking his brain all weekend because I wanted him to be honest with me about the experience here, and he's like he wouldn't trade it for nothing, and that was good. Got to hang out with Tate a little bit because I was with Luke. Luke was with Tate. Got to hang out with Tate. Got to hang out with a couple other guys. Got to hung out with Dylan Mack. They call him D-Mac, the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I got to hang out with him a lot. It was actually his birthday last night, but he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He was honestly real welcoming. Everyone's real welcoming. Even same position guys, like Tate, Dylan with Luke, and then Carson with me. They were real welcoming. Even if it's the same position, we're gonna be competing one day. Got to chop it up a little with Jordan and Johnny. They were chill. They were nice. Everyone was just welcoming. Not really just sticking the chest out and nobody trying to be intimidating. It was really nice to have a thing like that.
What's next for you this summer? I mean, you've been busy with football and baseball games and tournaments and all that, but what's next?
So no baseball this summer. No baseball this first summer since I've been in middle school. Ain't no baseball. So just working with the football team. I think got a team camp coming up here in about a month. I actually missed a 7-on-7 tournament to come here, but just working on getting back. New coach, new playbook, working on that. New weightlifting scheme. So just be getting the new program a little bit. Everything's going well so far. So I guess just getting up to speed with the new program.
Do you keep up with Coach Jared at all? I mean, he's got obviously some coaching change and some transfers coming in, but have you talked to Link?
Not here recently. I think last time I got to have a full conversation with him was back in January. Because I try not to mess with them during their ball season, let them do their thing. But I probably only, and I think it's a dead period for them right now. But, hopefully I'll be able to talk to him real soon. Hopefully we can bounce back.